Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, in the Walking Dead teaser trailer, the teaser trailer for the back half of Season 9, we see a part where Beta and Daryl face off, and they're in a building of some sort, and they have this vicious fist fight. We don't see too much of it, but they're definitely fighting each other, which is kind of cool because Beta is a badass. He's an awesome character, and he's played by a badass actor, Ryan Hurst. I mean, seriously, whoever came up with the idea of casting Ryan Hurst as Beta deserves like a lot of oral sex or something. I mean, that was a good idea. That was a badass idea. I don't understand how I didn't come up with that idea. Ryan Hurst is Beta. Duh. No shit. And Daryl is a character that does not exist in the comics at all. So seeing Beta and Daryl have a fight is pretty cool. And I really can't wait to actually see that on screen. But I'm wondering about how that's going to play out. I don't believe that either character will die during this fight. They're not going to kill off Daryl because he's, Daryl. And Beta, it would be too soon. Season 9 is way too soon to kill off Beta. They might kill off Beta in Season 10. They could kill off Beta in Alpha in Season 10. They could kill off Alpha early in Season 10. Beta maybe towards the end of Season 10 or in Season 11. But in this battle, there's no way that either of those characters are going to die. Now, they could get badly wounded. One of them or both of them could get badly injured or something like that. But some people have been speculating as to, what's going to happen during this fight. How is it going to begin? How is it going to end? Now, I think that Daryl's kind of out on his own because he develops this connection with Lydia. We've already seen in one of the teasers that they've captured Lydia, and Daryl is talking to Lydia while she's locked up in a cell. Now, this could be the cell that Morgan built. I think Negan was locked up in that cell, but obviously he's not locked up anymore. He had escaped last episode, so that could be the cell that they put Lydia in. Unless it's a cell at the hilltop or a cell in the kingdom or something to that effect. But I think that Daryl is going to kind of start to care about Lydia. Daryl has his own childhood abuse problems. He was abused as a child, and Lydia has more than likely been abused her entire life. I mean, she's probably lived more than half her life in this apocalypse. This apocalypse is all that she's ever known. And if they really follow the comics, she's definitely been abused by the Whisperers. And that's something that is going to upset Daryl, and Daryl might grow to care about her. So he might be going off on his own. Maybe Michonne and Carol try to hold him back, but he's Daryl, so he doesn't listen to anyone but himself. And he's out on his own, and then he encounters Beta, and he and Beta have a fight. Now, I don't think either character will die. I think one of them or both of them could get badly hurt or something. I do think that Negan could intervene. Negan is also sort of just out there right now. He's escaped his cell, and I think that maybe he could be trying to have a redemption story arc, and maybe while Beta and Daryl have a fight, Beta nearly kills Daryl, and Negan intervenes and saves Daryl's life. It's sort of just like a slight redemption thing for Negan. Negan's trying to redeem himself and be a better person. And we know that Negan has a little bit of... He has emotional investment in Daryl. I mean, Daryl was the one that punched Negan in the face and prompted Negan to kill Glenn as a punishment, and then captured Daryl, and Negan tried to turn Daryl into one of his top soldiers, and Daryl kept saying no, and then Daryl killed Fat Joey and escaped, and then Negan hated Daryl, and they just kind of have this connection. And I think that, after spending 7-8 years locked up, Negan might be rehabilitated. He might not be the person that he was when he was the leader of the Saviors. He might really try to start doing some good. And then he sees Beta literally about to kill Daryl. Negan steps in and saves Daryl. And that could really work because I like the idea of Beta almost killing Daryl. Not killing Daryl, but almost killing Daryl. Like, just beating the shit out of Daryl. Just hurting Daryl and throwing Daryl around in ways that we've never seen Daryl get beaten or thrown around. Because Beta's a very strong, different type of villain. I want him I want him to seem, him and Alpha and the rest of the Whisperers, to seem like a threat that's worse than any other threat that we've had in the show, and for Beta to just throw Daryl around like a rag doll and kick his ass, so to speak, and almost kill him. That makes sense because they are the next big bad, Beta, Alpha, the Whisperers. And it'd be good to have Daryl get temporarily defeated, not permanently, but just sort of temporarily. And Beta almost kills Daryl, but then Negan comes in at the last second and saves Daryl's life. And another reason why this would be cool is because Daryl and Beta, now they're both in the comics, and they have a relationship in the comics. They hate each other. They hate each other from the moment they meet each other. When Negan first goes over to the Whisperers and pretends to be a lone guy because he wants to infiltrate them and then kill Alpha and bring her head back to Alexandria, which he succeeds in doing. Now, I don't know if they'll follow that in the TV show or not, but that really shouldn't happen until next season. But that's when Daryl, not Daryl, that's when Negan first meets Beta. And Negan calls Beta Frowny McTwo-Knives, and he makes jokes about how tall Beta is. And Beta wants to kill Negan, and Beta doesn't like Negan. Alpha tells him, no, we're not killing this guy. And later on, of course, Negan kills Alpha, takes her head. So Beta just absolutely goes berserk, and he despises Negan. And I think the thing that Beta wants to do the most is kill Negan, kill Negan, kill Negan. So Beta just hates Negan. And then later on, during the Whisperer War, Beta and Negan have a face-off, and they fight each other. Negan actually accidentally destroys Lucille while he's fighting Beta. Negan and Beta just hate each other. They just hate each other, and it'd be cool to have like that type of that battle. And I mean, it won't be like the comics or anything, but like I said, Beta nearly kills Daryl. Negan intervenes. Negan fights Beta. So we already get a little bit of that badass fight between Beta and Negan that's in the comics. Maybe we get it now instead of later. And it'd be cool for Negan to be a bit of a badass. He's been locked up for so long. It might be cool to give Negan a little moment where he actually shows off his fighting skills, and he puts up a fight against Beta, and he saves Daryl's life, and Beta escapes or something, and Negan just looks up to Daryl and is just like, holy shit, I just saved your life, Daryl. And Daryl's just like, shut the fuck up, I hate you. Like, maybe Daryl's so badly wounded that he can't even, he wants to like just take out a gun or take out a knife and kill Negan, but he's so badly injured. Maybe he's even unconscious or something, and Daryl or Negan has to like carry him and take him to Alexandria, and he risks his life. He knows he might get shot on sight or something. He knows he'll probably be locked up again, but Negan wants to redeem himself, so he basically saves Daryl's life in some fashion. And Daryl's not going to forgive Negan for Glenn and Abraham because of that. No way in hell, not even remotely. But it could just be an interesting way to develop Negan a little bit and show some little small signs that maybe Negan has completely rehabilitated and is a good guy now. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 335 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 400 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. So hopefully we will eventually get to that goal of 400. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.